I told myself last night that I would start the diet this morning. And yet here I sit at the coffee shop in front of a half-eaten pastry. What's up with that? Yeah, it's a Christmas party, and I told everybody around me I was not going to eat the sweets. And yet, just before we left the party, I threw away the plate that had all the cookie crumbs, the wrappers from the chocolate, and the brownie crumbs on the plate. I get that. I've been there too, my friend. So let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Karen Fisk. I am founder of Health Trekking with Karen, where we offer tips, coaching, and encouragement to those who are on a journey to health. I understand the stresses of the holidays. I really do. And for a recovering stress eater as myself, that typically would manifest itself in increased scale number, decreased energy, tightened belt loop, those sorts of things. But about 3 years ago now, I discovered this program that I now coach, and on that program, I was able to lose 70 pounds in 8 months, and have chosen to pay that forward just because it was an awesome gift to me, and I want to share that with other people. So if you're just joining us in this series, we are in the middle of a series where we've done 4 other broadcasts and talked about some different helpful habit changers, if you will, things like macro habits, micro habits, structural tension, that sort of thing. So you'll want to look back through the broadcast in this thread and catch up with where we are on all those topics to be able to best make the changes that you're going to need to make in this journey. Today, though, we're going to explore another aspect of those changes, and that is the ability to connect our present activity with our future health benefits with present consequences. Okay, that's a lot of different aspects in there. That's again, present activity, what we're doing right now, we want to connect that present activity to our future health benefit by creating present circumstances. And it's the consistency of that that's going to cause the change, that's going to give us the change we need. Basically, what we're attempting to do is envision our future self, our future healthy self. And we want to see that our daily choices are going to benefit both our present self and our future self. Make sense? We're connecting the two, our present self and our future self, with these activities. For instance, if I choose to eat a healthy breakfast today, that's going to give me the energy that I need to get through my day. It's going to give me the energy to make wise choices and eat more healthy throughout the day. It's also going to result in me having a healthier person in the future. I'm going to have weight loss and more energy down the road if I do that. So we want to work at figuring out what our consequences are to the healthy choices we make right now. You can also do that with a negative consequence. For instance, I decide tonight I want to get up and walk in the morning. The clock goes off and I hit the snooze bar. I'm not getting out of bed. All right. So we want to find a positive consequence, if you will. Choices have consequences. For those of you who've known me for a while, that is a phrase that I've used. But if you choose to say, okay, I want to exercise in the morning, I want to walk, I call a friend down the street and I say, hey, Lillian, I want to take a walk in the morning, walk with me. By doing that, my consequences for my present self are that I have the companionship, I have the fun, the endorphins begin to flow, makes my day a lot easier. The future consequences are that I experience long-term health. So you can do that with a negative slant of actually having to find somebody and realizing that if you don't do that, the choices are going to be a struggle with that relationship. You don't want to disappoint your friends. So again, this is just another little tidbit to help us in this journey to health, to having more energy and how to make those habits become reality that are going to help us get there. As you're looking through this holiday season and you're faced with all these choices, explore those choices. Begin to look at your long-term effect as well as your short-term effect. Try to implement those consequences that are going to make it easier to do that. Again, if this has been helpful to you, please let me know that. Throw me some information below and let me know that this has been helpful to you. If it has been helpful, please share it with a friend. Don't keep it to yourself. That's what I'm doing, paying it forward and helping it, hopefully offering help to those around me with this information. So do that. If you'd like to follow me on my fan page, Health Trekking with Karen, you're going to find some other tips there as well. If you're already following me there, be sure to check the menu bar, drop down, you'll see that See First. That's going to help you know when I come along with some more helpful suggestions. So be sure to do that. As I mentioned, this is the fourth in our series. And tomorrow I'll be coming back with a wrap up on this. We're going to look at how to implement all these into a transformational cycle. So we want to be sure and follow through and get this last of the series in there so that we can continue in this transformational process to our journey for health. Thank you again, and be sure to throw some comments below so that I know this has been helpful. See you tomorrow. Thanks.